I say almost every week the best Kenny that I saw was with Gone when he was the cocky champion then.
Yeah,
but this here with this kind of language and stuff, that's babyface Kenny.
Did you see him in New Japan Pro Wrestling? What about New Japan? You didn't see him in New Japan?
Like Bullet Club and shit? Yeah, of course. But I mean, I'm talking about AEW.
Oh, AEW, yeah, definitely. The only thing is, did you think Swerve was holding back? I almost felt like he wasn't going full Swerve.
Because Kenny can't keep up.
Yeah, because his promos with Adam Page, he was killing him. Like, ripping him. He was very easy on Kenny.
But in his defense, these guys are transitioning from being like outlaws.
All right.
And now they're attacking.
He could be punched.
But the guy slapped him in the face.
Yeah, at that point, they started fighting. So, all right, so I don't get this. Okay, so Fletcher is backstage with Don Callis. Okay. He has jump and so he thrives in this impression. They win and take the team championship for a hero's welcome in Australia. He goes back home.
What?
Then Fletcher told Callis he wants to do this by himself, and Callis said he would put his feet up on the announce table and watch. I didn't Don bring Ciampa into the Don Callis family?
No, you're thinking of Josh Alexander.
Good morning, everyone. Happy birthday to Daniel.
When he showed up, I thought he became part of the Don Callis family.
No.
That first night.
Nope.
He didn't?
No.
Okay, I thought I'd miss it. All right, so they're
I don't.
So the Death Riders make their entrance, Pac and Claudio, and then Moxley. And they're going to wrestle Takeshita, Josh Alexander, Mark Davis. And this is basically a finish here.
Do you like Chuck's new gear? Do you like the way he's dressed now?
It's different. He was kind of corny before. He'd always come out just his trunks and his gear every single time.
But he looks like a 1988 like jobber on WWF. Like, Jesus, nice, everybody. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, what the hell? He looks like he's like a, I don't know. I like him, but he's got no charisma. Jeez.
So this is kind of weird. So they're baby faces here. Okay?
Yeah. Yep.
And the rest of the heel tag. And they want, Moxley to be a heel, I guess, now. He put Josh in the sleeping for the win. Okay? And then the catch acted frustrated, and Moxley stared him down as we're trying to emphasize the camera shots here. Ryan Regent, who reviewed this? Jason Powell is Jason Barnett. Jake Barnett, I don't know who the hell this guy is. I like Jason Powell's.
He's Powell's disciple, if you will.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Jake Barnett compared to Powell. Powell's
he's his protege. Powell.
The match had good energy from all six men, but it went longer than it needed to. I thought they might have Takeshi get a pin for the champion to put him in peril for Saturday.
Yeah.
But they went a different direction.
On the other,
I think you make it pretty either guy being the Continental champion. So this weekend has more mystery around it than the rest of the card. What matches this weekend?
Takeshita versus Moxley for the Continental Championship.
Well, what's happened with Takeshita and
yeah.
I don't know.
Must have some time off.
Dude, that's the thing. They don't have packages for a lot of this shit. It's like I miss. Like, I just forget some of these storylines, and I'm supposed to remember everything that's going on here. Like, why was Okada not involved in any of this? And why was Mark Davis not teaming up with the Jake something guy?
He's injured. He got injured the first
he did?
Yeah, he's out for a while. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
What are they setting up on Mega and Swerve for if they're not going to wrestle at the Saturday show?
Probably the pay-per-view the next month in March.
So they got to wait till March. Okay.
Yeah.
But at least you got two top guys fighting each other in an angle. So that's good. That's good for business. So.
Man, am I crazy? Did Andrade get like 20 pounds heavier? He's like jacked to the knife. Interesting.
So Ciampa against Kyle Fletcher for the TNT Championship. And I guess everybody online was talking about how this is the best TV match of the year.
Well, it's only been 1 month.
Yeah, this is these guys. If Fletcher didn't thigh slap, like if he was a guy that didn't do thigh slaps, like Daniel Bryan never did those thigh slaps and stuff,
right? Yep.
He would be 100 times better. But he just looks like one of these typical. When I'm watching him work, he does so many of them that he looks like this modern day wrestler just thigh slapping. Yeah. I can't embrace anything real that you're doing out there. You know.
And
not to mention, all the way just go to the end of the match. They did this stupid spot where he's got him in the corner, and he goes to run at Ciampa for the kill. Ciampa runs at him and hits with the running knee in the middle of the ring. He takes a great bump. Then he picks him up and gives him a brain buster. And then he freaking covers him, and freaking Kyle Fletcher does the Hulk Hogan kick out.
Yeah.
Like
Crazy.
Kyle Fletcher did the Hulk Hogan kick out. He's on his knees, like doing the Hulk up. Ciampa runs at him, okay, for the final. Kyle Fletcher catches him into a Michinoku driver, okay, then hits a lariat and delivers a brainbuster, and then gets the pin. And like his fan base like loves that shit. That's the dumbest. That's a terrible finishing sequence. Like just no selling out of nowhere.
I would have hated that.
Well,
Skill. It does not take
I'm
any
so-
skill at all to no sell.
Right.
There is
sad.
no skill psychology. You don't have to do anything. You don't.
He did.
Right.
People get a kick over, like, oh, people go nuts for a kick. Like,
Yeah.
that's how good he was. Yeah.
It's just like, right. These guys are all the.
All right, all
Remember
right.
how I said like I don't know if you listened to this, but when he came in, when Ospreay came in, everybody's like, "Oh my God, he's the best guy in the world wrestling." You know, he comes in and like he didn't really get over that weight at the beginning because like everybody for the past 3 years has been wrestling like him.
Yeah, they're using Osprey moves.
They're literally stealing from
So
him.
when he
Yeah.
showed up,
Yes.
it's like, well, they've been doing all my shit anyway. Like that action Edge Ready was doing like a Will Ospreay cosplay.
Yeah.
So Ospreay showed up. It's like he's gonna be stealing all my shit. It's like,
Okay, two things. One, I have not, as of yet, thought to myself, I'm going to put this on because I want to see this Kyle Fletcher match.
no, bro, I
So
don't.
he hasn't gotten there yet, you know.
Well, that's not a good sign.
No, I mean, he doesn't point out to me the point where I go, oh, I want to see Fletcher, you know.
Do you want these matches from start to finish?
Usually, yeah.
Oh,
But depending on who's in it, but sometimes I do have to fast forward. Like some of those matches, AEW, like that 6 minute, I had to fast forward. Like, come on. Like,
Well, I'm
you
not
know,
surprised
right,
that this
like,
match, I'm not surprised this match is described the way it is because it's probably the first time since NXT that Ciampa has been able to go balls out.
Yeah, I like Ciampa. I like
I do too. I always have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like to watch his matches. For the most part, I like Fletcher
So
matches.
this is an NXT show in Philly where Ciampa returned from injury, and he came out like after the credits ran and beat the shit out of Gargano, and that place went nuts then. So they've had like Ciampa can get over.
Yeah, that was a good feud.
You know, Cash App just released a new status program for the way people actually spend called Cash App Green. It unlocks new ways for you to pay, get rewarded, and really grow or manage your money on your terms. Now, for me, it was really cool to hear about this because on a personal and business
Oh,
note,
sorry about
I
that,
tend to
bro.
receive a lot of payments each month, and I can tell you from my experience that Cash App is the easiest to use. It's my favorite to use. So I'll definitely be looking forward to using this Cash App Green. Now, when you spend at least $500 a month with a Cash App card or Cash App Pay, you earn green status, which can unlock benefits like up to $200 of free overdraft coverage, higher borrow limits, and custom personalized cashback offers every Friday at places you love to shop. Turn everyday spending into status with Cash App Green. Download Cash App today or visit cash.app/new to learn more about this and other great features launching now. That's cash.app/NEW. and the preferred all of these great new features from Cash App Free.
Babies.
For a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use the code CASHAPP10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not
Damn, there goes me.
services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Cash App Green.
With the TNT Championship. Then he was short to Sydney to get the heroes welcome to the match at this time against anyone anyway. Doesn't care. So then Mark Briscoe. He said he didn't know if his ass could cast and check his mountains right. He said they were 3-3 in their 6 battles and said he would give Fletcher. And Fletcher would fight he was sick of him because he would fight anyway except him. He said he wanted to reach this guy game 7 and have to be bigger than the rest. And he'd have to win a ladder match.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, now I'm going to watch a show to see a Kyle. Now I want to see this. I want to see Kyle Fletcher and Briscoe in a ladder match. I want to see it.
I couldn't care less.
Beanie, you would love this. I saw somebody online post this reference. They said this Fletcher Ciampa Briscoe thing is like 98 WCW, Booker T, Rick Martel, and Perry Saturn. When they had that like kind of go around, they would all keep wrestling each other. And Martel would come in, he'd win the TV title, and then Booker T would win it back. Those kind of seem like that, where they just have like basically 3 guys in the title picture, they're just exchanging the title back and forth.
Well, because they think they can work it, so that's the main
I did like that match though, for the most part.
Well, here's Jake Barnett's take. It's the Fletcher Ciampa from a great match. It'll probably show up as a best of list, deservedly so.
Yeah, shit,
It's not like people style match, but
It's old, ain't
you have to work
You can't fight it.
especially the lack of really had on top of it.
Agreed.
But in terms of sheer athletic execution, this is excellent. I have a hard time believing we're not jumping right into a Ciampa heel turn. I would expect to see him involved in the ladder match in some capacity. That's a reasonable take on this.
Morning, Sans.
Jake Barnett. I would just say this, dude. Dude, if you didn't see one more thigh slap in AEW for the rest of their existence, that show would look 100 times better. It just looks so fake with so many people
Why the hell
do
you
it so often.
Why the hell you smell like fish?
It's so annoying. I'm like, all right. So then we get a video package for the Babes of Wrath versus Mega Band for the Grand Slam Australia. That's kind of funny. They give them money.
Babes of Wrath.
Oh, Harley's the greatest. Yeah.
He's good promos.
Yeah, I'm alive, so that's
So
good.
Dane,
I might be broken. I may not be able to see my wrestling friends and their whole crew this weekend because I'm
I guess this
short on funds. But I'm happy, though. I get to see them next week when payday is here.
They had a little picture promo from these guys where they called the conglomeration a bunch of losers. Okay, and that's literally all I know about the Sport Congress guy.
He was in a faction in New Japan Pro Wrestling with Gabe Kidd.
Yeah, that's
It wasn't.
Tony Blue just signed up. Blue, I think last week, he just signed Clark Connors.
and that was when Matt was supposed to know who this guy is.
Yeah,
Yes.
big deal.
Yes.
He looked like a generic guy, for one. And so Roderick Strong and Cassidy against Clark Connors and David Garcia. Monty's on commentary here, so it's kind of weird. It's like I get their heels, lots of the baby. I don't know what's going on here with this. I don't know where they're going, especially Monty, because he's got no angle here until the end. I guess it's Monty stared at Takeshita so earlier, so that's for the Pega flip. So the end here, Orange Cassidy goes for he did a ridiculous looking fake spot where he had his hands in his pockets and we're fighting off both guys. But then he's making them really one of them. So at one spot,
Morning, Sean.
he had his pockets in the front.
It was.
Garcia ran
It wasn't.
He backdropped Garcia on the top rope. Then he fed to the throat.
It was right.
And the Clark Connors guy ran
It
at
was something about
him. And as he did a drop
those
down,
4 ladies.
Clark Connors tripped over him, and I don't know if this is intentional.
Yeah. No, that's
Clark
like.
Connors' neck hit the bottom rope.
When life throws you lemons, make lemonade. When life throws you oranges, make orange
See if
juice.
you can pull that spot up.
That'll save you from having cancer.
Just-
When life throws you apples, make apple juice.
That kid could have broken his neck.
That'll
Down on a
keep your lungs healthy. Yeah?
spot. You
And
know,
I need that more than ever because I do smoke cigarettes. I used to be scared of that, didn't want to do it because when I was a kid, we used to call apple juice pee. No, your pee shouldn't be that dark.
I do the do here.
If it is, you need to go to the hospital. There's something wrong with your pee-pee and your dingling.
Darby is here and pulls Connors in the crowd, and then Cassidy managed to roll up Garcia and get the win. Kind of like completely diminish the Roderick Strong walking out on him. Because he still wanted to
Yes, go down it, yeah.
Right. So
We didn't need him anyway.
Right. So that's all going on. So we had Cassidy went for the tag, Roddy Bale, okay? Darby showed up and pulled Connors into the crowd, okay? Cassidy beats Garcia. Moxley was like hit on commentary, like kind of like overselling everything. And then after the match, Toni Storm appears in the lunchbox and said she'd been considering choices. She called Maria Shafir a mixed martial asshole and said she deserved to shave her finish managed to knock him out. But if Toni managed to beat her, she would shave her head so well they'd felt it in the spirit Halloween. And Toni started to dress Miller Utah, but then he walked out and he told her enough. And this is where the fans got their F-bomb.
Come on, my brother, man. You can get him. I only got one of them. This person getting, other person
And that's why I
getting
thought that the Warner Brothers thing with the report was accurate.
Yeah.
Like I said, so, okay, finally, they don't want the F5 shit, or maybe they just don't want the F-bomb period on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but sure.
And that was the fun. And here they're doing the F-bombs again, and it's not around. So then Maria with Dina Shirakawa, and she had her in that group called the Mother's Milk, which I think is a great name for a group. Okay? Yeah, she's done like the Mother's.
Yeah. The reverse sleeper, yeah.
Hysterical, very good. Huge pop on it, right? On the name. And so then, out of nowhere, they just cut off a chunk of her hair on the stage.
Not happy about that. Mean is the best. I'm not happy.
Dude, this second started Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong was sparked out his canvas. Okay.
What's that Bischoff line he always says? You put 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag.
This is 16 ounces in a 12-ounce can.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Then Garcia assaults Cassidy and you know, Toni Storm was horrified and she stayed up in the lunch box, and then the segment was over. Right. What did you guys think of this?
Too much. It was like, holy shit. It literally never ended.
I mean, it looked like it's like if you were on meth, if you were writing the segment, you couldn't stop writing.
Okay.
Like, add more stuff to it, you know. Let's do this.
I was actually picturing Tony, like sitting there with the computer. Tony putting her in it. Mina Sarakawa. Mina. Like, he couldn't stop. Like, he just put everybody in this. Oh,
right. So let me tell you why this is like so. This is why I'm not a fan of the booking of this film.
All right.
Dude, like it's so the original spot of Roderick Strong walking out on Orange Cassidy should have led to the finish of the match. So the announcers now can sell why did Roderick Strong do this? Okay? Roderick Strong walking out, I think people forgot that happened.
I did, because I was like, oh yeah, they cut me in his hair. That's right. Like, oh my god, I forgot about that. I never forgot about Darby's running because of all that stuff.
Dude, I mean, come on. It's like they do this all the time and nobody calls them out on this. It's like, you know, but if you're a fan of it, if you're a fan of the show, you're a sicko, and you've got, you know, photographic memory, you remember every single detail that happened here. You know, but for the basic wrestling fan that's drinking beer at home while they're watching this, is way too much shit to say.
You know what this kind of reminds me of?
But I will say this. I was very entertained by this whole segment because there was so much shit going on. I was like, it's not going to run right.
But you know what it reminds me of? Trash TV. That's what that's exactly what it was.
Dude, let me tell you something. Okay? And nobody calls this out. If you look at what they do on every show here, every show somebody goes to a table, 75% of the show somebody's bleeding. Okay, there's so many gimmick matches on these shows. That, like, you know, there's a street fight, everything, right? Dude, this is exactly the type of stuff that, like, a Vince Russo show that these guys were buried back in the day.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then the other thing about it is, like, Tony Fuchs. Nobody wants to admit that Tony Fuchs liked Vince Russo.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Nobody wants to talk about that because people listening to these are like. Just read like this last segment, read like a Vince Russo segment, okay? A million things happen.
Well, okay, y'all.
Vince's thing was you don't want to give a person a chance to change a channel. Okay, which is what this guy was trying to do, because there was one thing on top of another happening right after, right?
Yeah, you couldn't take a breather. Yes.
But the other funny thing about this is ever since JCW started, okay, do you still do podcasts with Vince at all?
Yeah. Yep. Next week we're scheduled again.
You should actually ask about this. Say, bro, him and Tony's Twitter look identical. Dude, look at the way Tony reps his show, and then look at the way Vince tweets about JCW.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Great shit.
I want to get into some X. Let's spend 20 fucking minutes. Fuck that.
He put this back in. That's like Tony puts over his
He's gonna
show.
lose anyways.
That's
I want to kick somebody's ass. Come on
Tony
now.
Khan is the brainchild of Vince Russo.
He grew up on Russo's booking.
Nobody wants to talk about it. Literally. But the funny thing is it's the same people that buried Vince Russo's booking. They're Rudy.
They're Khan.
And I'm like, stuff of it, you know?
Yep.
It's literally, it is the same stuff. It's absolutely the same stuff.
Yes.
You know? Yeah.
That's so true. That is so true. Literally, Crash TV. That's what it is.
Crash TV, you know?
So here you go, Disco.
Good.
Yeah, where's the spot, Joe?
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Hey. All right, he's getting through his hands, Spike. So let them say how ridiculous this stuff looks. Okay. All right, here comes Garcia, backdrop over the room. Now watch the bump the Clark Connors thing.
Oh.
Go rewind it again.
Oh, man.
I think he was supposed to land face first and slide out of the ring like Rey Mysterio does.
Right,
You know what's
right.
I think that's what he was trying to do.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he definitely tripped or something. He lost his
Right,
where
and
it was.
he could have snapped his neck on the freaking bottom rope there.
Yep.
They should have been.
There was something. Either he was going to slide out
One more
or
thing. One more
maybe,
time.
yeah, maybe even dive out.
Try
Well,
something
maybe he's
else.
supposed to go in the second. Maybe it's too far away.
I don't
Come
know.
on now.
I don't
It was
know.
definitely
No, he
screw
was
up.
out of the ring. Yeah, he was supposed to end up outside the ring, and he
Yeah.
didn't. He missed.
Let's get me out of here before somebody takes me out.
I think he kind of ruined his own bell there because that rope is.
Yeah, man, that's
There's a steel cable with
That
this
should
rope
have
around
been
it.
big.
I think he gets his bell rung here. Watch this sell immediately when he hits. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, and he whiplashes and hit the back of his head, too. Yeah, he was definitely rung his bell.
Jesus.
damn. What was that guy's name? Taz, that
Beat
in
it.
ECW was mostly known to be like a job guy in WWE, and he did that slide bump through the ropes.
Chris Hambrick.
Maybe he was going for not because Hambrick did it on his back. Maybe he was going through the ropes like a Hambrick bump.
No, maybe he was gonna. I don't know.
He definitely mistimed it to be able to.
So, all right. So backstage, the corniest team in wrestling today, Jet Speed. So the
Yeah,
entire thing
take
would
it
be
out.
for me to get back to his world championship.
Fuck it.
So
I
he's
try
following his
something else.
footsteps. They said this year Jet Set Rodeo is coming from all the AEW gold. And the Young Bucks, so that was a generic. Well, like I said, there's a lot of these vignettes, these promos they give these guys, and they don't script them for them. And these guys just say nothing to get themselves.
Meander.
I mean, so many guys just say, "Okay, you got a promo." So, all right, well, let me try to get. But like I said, Darby Allin gets tons of value out of his promos.
Yeah, these other guys are just wasting time. Yeah.
Wasting time.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, yeah, private party
I
against
know.
the Young Bucks versus the Rascals. All right, this
Well,
again,
Jesus, yeah.
they had this match here because everybody only wants a good match. So
I already beat
The
him.
Rascals got cut, right?
So-
Immediately.
Yeah, now he's back in
No,
TNA trying to go.
Okay.
Well, y'all sent me to the same shit. Well,
Yes.
what's the old
some fresh shit.
He said there's some racist stuff that he takes back and stuff, yeah. So,
how long ago were the tweets?
2018-ish, so 8 years ago?
God.
Yeah. Hey, God knows, let's see. 19 at that point? Like, he's a young dude, like, come on.
Dude, let me tell you something, okay? Anybody, you can see, well, like how Trump, getting into politics, has literally changed people's views on like politics and shit, like changed
Yes.
the way they act and stuff, especially online.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like what is the statute of limitations on things that you say
Yeah.
that people can say have a changed person?
Well, you know
Why am I not rehabilitated from?
It says they were
Why am I not forgiven?
homophobic and or anti-Semitic, but it also says, dude, he apologized in 2020. He already did this.
Yeah. And he apologized again this year and said that he's grown up and stuff. And TNA literally scooped him up the next day. So good on TNA. They're like, shit. It's like, we
What?
guy, he's a great talent. Yeah.
9 waves.
But I guess that private party report wasn't true. They said they were
I did request to come to that thing. How come you're not sending me to it, stupid?
Wait, they were actually bringing Private Party to NXT?
That was the rumor online, yeah, but which is obviously completely wrong.
Well, they
Yeah.
do need NXT work, okay, because these guys are very good.
You know that one guy from the Rascals? Did you ever see that? His ex-wife put up, he was, that joke, I guess, at a party. He was Hitler for Halloween or something.
Oh.
She put that up to try to get him fired a couple years ago. Thank God people got over that. Like,
Yeah.
it was a joke. It was a Halloween or whatever. Like, he got in trouble for that, I remember. I was like, holy crap.
Dude, there's any principled owner or anybody in charge of balls these days will just understand that I'm not gonna bow to the mob.
Yes.
You know,
Exactly.
if you literally say we're gonna bow to the mob on everything, it's like any indiscretion you have in your past.
You're done. Everybody's done.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yep.
So the Young Bucks went after the match. FTR. And that was so happy. Right? That's to become in peace. Said to
Oh, do. All right, I'm saying stupid shit.
That's
I'ma let this thing
have to create their own
up my
company to be
shit.
successful.
Let's go. Come on.
I got so mad he kicked back in the face, and Nick did the same to
I
Cash.
took a
And he
shower
gets
last
stuck with a
night.
Double kick, but pulled up to cut him a break.
I went to bed a little
I will
bit
say
early.
this, okay, I'm not a fan of the FTR promos, and this was not a
I
long
woke
promo,
up early.
but that line was a great
Here
line.
I go.
Okay.
Come on now.
You know, so
Yeah.
I-
Short and sweet. Yeah, short and
Short and
sweet.
sweet.
Yep.
Because probably they have to create their
Guess the
own
guy
company
can't
to
do
be
it.
successful.
Whatever.
It's a good line. So, they didn't credit that.
All right, don't make this a lackluster episode. I want to get into some fucking action.
I do
Come
like
on.
to get their matches together.
Shit.
They're like,
Hot
the
damn.
But great. It's like,
The funny thing about
I beat the ammunition thing.
The funny thing about the
can skip that.
Bucks is that they can
No, I
wrestle
get
an
it.
old school style match,
oh, yeah, yeah.
but they
Yeah.
just choose to do this, the jumps and flips and corn guards. Like they do this stuff because I guess they think they're fans, but then they'll get like a pay-per-view match against FTR, and they'll do an FTR match.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yep. Oh, man, I've seen them wrestle like Red Dragon, which is O'Reilly and Fish years ago.
Yeah, man.
Just off the charts awesome. And nothing, they do the crazy stuff, but not
Survive the
like
herd.
the AEW style. Like,
I
it's just
saw
a good
them-
old school great tag match.
I think it's
And
main
it's
event,
superstar.
main event, Ring of Honor against Daniels and Kazarian.
More people coming in, somebody with a strong
Here's
power
the
level.
fucking AEW style. Okay, there's not a lot of emphasis on selling at all.
Oh, shit.
It's moves, action. There's not a lot of time for selling.
Oh.
There's so much shit on the show and everything, right? But I used to watch the folks like 7, 8, 9, 8 years ago when they were wrestling New Japan when they were on top. Oh, they sold their asses off.
You had to.
Like
yeah.
they told good stories in the matches, like it would with the injuries, with selling, with paying like they'd sell a body part really well and stuff. But then they got here and they wrestled like indie guys. They're just like it's almost like they came and like saw these indie guys and they were fans of them and got to work them and they just did all their stuff. You get what I'm saying? All their things. So I mean, it just I don't know. I prefer old wrestlers on these shows because it sticks out.
Here.
Yeah.
So there's a strap match for the title versus Chris Statler. This is the main event.
Crazy main event, yeah. Like, just the fact they named that.
I mean, yeah, bro, Tony does not know what a main event is.
Why would we get Fletcher and Ciampa on?
Dude, you don't know. Daniel Garcia has been in more main events than Kyle Fletcher.
Oh, awful.
They don't know why. Remember that 2 years ago, Joe, we were saying that Danny Garcia did a more main event than Punk, MJF, no way.
That's terrible. Holy shit.
He's been in like 5 main events on Dynamite.
That's horrible.
Like he was the main event of like, you gotta be kidding me.
Not good.
So it's a strap match. So they traded whips at the strap. And just, Devin is bleeding.
He's right there. Get him.
I'm not a fan of, like, attractive women bleeding either.
I'm not a fan of attractive women doing this with physicality in the show. It's completely unnecessary.
I'm dead. I called it.
Exactly. Okay, so then
It's too damn dark. I can't see. Do this in the daytime.
This was a pay-per-view.
Make the shit light.
Yeah, the pay-per-view match. Like you'd be doing this, but this is just a Dynamite.
Like their fans
Like,
might dig it
goddamn.
and think, oh, they're as badass as the men and stuff. But for anybody else that's just Oh, let me check out this wrestling. Or like kids are going by, or parents with the kids. They're gonna see two women bleeding or one woman bleeding in this match and go, nah, this ain't for us.
Perfect examples that like in the WWE, like they'll have the elimination chamber and like they'll do hardcore shit in that, right? The girls will.
Yeah.
Right, but you can probably count on 2 or 3 fingers the amount of times they're gonna put girls in like really hardcore violent stuff on television during a 52-week year. You know what I'm saying? They do this like every week, almost every week with these girls. So Sky Blue and Julia Hart show up and distract the Statlander, and they get a spear from Thekla, and she delivers a stomp and wins the match, right? So then they attack her after the bell, but then Jamie Hayter and Alex Windsor ran down to make the save, and that's what made her exit with the new championship. So Alex Windsor's back. So you know, think about it. Look at this at the end of the show.
Yeah, that's the finish.
This is how you're going off. Right.
Let's go. All right, put it in the daytime. Set it to the daytime, man. Because it's dark out here and I can't see it. I cannot see worth a damn. No, I don't know where to hide.
This is like Luther Sting, taking the NWO.
I'm not hating on this. I'm just talking about this is very weird booking for the spot of the show. Like, I'm looking at this booking. Alex Windsor's back, so well, think about it. Look at this at the end of the show.
Yeah, that's the finish.
This is how you're going off. Right?
Go into the big Clash of the Champions type show. That's the Grand Slam.
The Grand Slam, and your sell is you got Jamie Hayter and Alex Windsor running down and running off Thekla, who just won the title from Spear Statler.
This is like Luther Sting, taking the NWO.
I'm not hating on this. I'm just talking about this is very weird booking for the spot of the show. Like, I'm looking at this from an analytical standpoint. Like, this spot should not have gone off the air with this. This is your last spot of the show.
Weird.
You know, you should have done the freaking with Kyle Fletcher, and but then you would have done the end. I was going to use the film myself.
Disco, you didn't refer to Hayter and Alex Windsor by their team name.
Which is what is it? What the heck is it?
The Brawling Birds.
Are you kidding me?
Not the Birds. The Brawling Birds.
What is that? Oh my God! What the hell does that even mean? Oh God! What's the Julia Hart Sky Blue? What are they called?
No, they're not. The Babes of Wrath, Harley and Willow.
They're the Toxic
Spider. Oh no, that's really nickname.
He's right there.
Oh, hang on.
The Sisters of Sin.
Sisters of Sin. Is that what they are? The Sisters of Sin?
I think so. And then
Absolutely.
And then they're Triangle of Madness with all 3 of them. What is weird?
Absolutely not.
Oh, the Triangle. That's the Triangle American Sisters of Sin.
And don't forget, Megan Bain and Penelope Ford had a name too.
What is it?
Fuck this, I'm out of here.
They're getting heat on her after the match.
This shit's garbage.
And you look at Julia Hart and Sky Blue, who don't know how to sell at heels. As heels, like they're like soft expressions on their face. You know, you can't believe they're on TV and they're out there instead of acting like evil and sinister with each other.
They're both of them are so hot and so cute. Wouldn't they be better off playing like Stepford Wives or like something like a different character or cheerleaders or something like? Why are they doing this sister like where they're like
you're a fucking chauvinist pig, dude.
But those are the 2 wrong girls. You want to do that? It's like Megan Bain and Shafir or something should be like the monsters like that. Not those 2. They're too small.
Yeah. All right. So that's been our. So this is a very weird go home for.
Does it make you want to watch Grand Slam on Saturday?
No, but
I want to see Fletcher Briscoe.
I will watch it though. You know why?
MJF versus Brody.
No, it's not just that. It's not a good number this dude. There's nothing else.
No sports.
Basketball's on.
I want to get into some damn action. Come on now.
Football's done.
Like, hot damn. I don't like this bullshit.
So it's a big event. They usually, when they have branded big events, they usually get better numbers than they do from usual stuff.
100%.
5 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah. So so I'll probably watch it work. So.
Yep.
So that's our AEW. What do my top?
Yeah, that's the Apprentice.
The FTR line is number 4. The LA Knight promo is number 3. The Orange Cassidy segment, all that shit that went on was number 2 because there's so much stuff that was there.
Crash TV.
And then the Drew promo, and when he had a little competition with Trick afterwards. That's my favorite thing. I love what they're doing with Trick Williams.
Nice. You could throw in there, if it counts, the Logan Paul LA Knight aftermath. That was great with Triple H.
That was not on TV.
Oh, true, yeah, it doesn't count.
All right, so that's been our top 5 of the week and our TV reviews. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Boom.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paz.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Joseph.
Paz.
Joe, I want one of those.
Bring that up to Vince. Say Vince Disco makes a point that
I actually have notes. I actually already wrote in my notes. Yes.
very similar years.
Yeah.
That he thinks
Crash TV.
Tony's booking is kind of the brainchild of the WCW booking. Crash TV, a lot of get up matches.
Tony Khan grew up under the learning tree.
Like the talk about mention the segment that the Orange Cassidy said. And all the things that happen. He wants to make sure you're not changing the channel like you used to do. Like you used to do that too. You know? So I never get like there'd be a segment, and like a segment would end. It's funny, like Vince was only like boom, boom, boom. Like there would be a segment ending, and like the next segment beginning, like Vito and Johnny the Bull would be like wheeling out wheeling out in like a big wagon a bunch of stuff for a hardcore match.
Right.
That'd be like the does it make you like hooked for the day? I don't know. So, yeah,
I remember he did something with them, and then like David Slayer is right next to him with a DNA test. He's like, and I got to check DNA.
Right.
And then it was like,
I do this myself.
Yeah, Michael Russo.
Yeah.
Crash TV.
Hey, 100 listeners, this episode is brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook, America's #1 sportsbook. Right now, new customers can bet $5 on any game and get $250 in bonus bets if your bet wins. That's right. Place a $5 with
also include the opportunities.com, include a crew for each content. Conan, as Joe Feeney did at
big parlays. FanDuel makes every moment more exciting. Download the FanDuel app or visit FanDuel.com today and score big. Oh.
Thanks for listening to K100. This is longtime friend of the show, Felicia Rose, doing an outro because Joe Feeney didn't want to anymore. You can find me on X at Felicia Rose and on Facebook and Instagram at Google's Creek. Please support K100 with Conan and Disco at the show's Patreon site at patreon.com/Conan or Conan.me. Every week on Patreon, the new content includes Raw, SmackDown, and AEW Dynamite reviews, as well as monthly pay-per-view analysis. Your subscription also includes 7 years of content, as well as exclusive audio and video, matches, promos, and pictures. All weekly content comes to you early and ad-free. The higher tiers also include the opportunity to jump on a roundtable for either a live Q&A, a match watch-along, or a segment discussing the last big event. Make sure you subscribe or follow the podcast on your preferred podcast provider, as K100 releases 4 to 6 shows every week, including K100 Sports, K100 Talks, K100 Recaps, and the bonus mailbag. If you'd like to support Conan, Disco, or Feeney individually, you can check out their Pro Wrestling Tee stores. Just go to ProWrestlingTees.com and enter their names into the search bar. To submit a question for the mailbag, or a song and video for the Juicy Frankie seal of approval, please use K100questions@gmail.com. This is so long, Joe. The K100 Exchange manned by Juicy is on fire as always, especially in the comment section. And you can find that under Keep It at 100 Official. The new K100 Rumble, run by Feeney, will contain some new audio and video clips, as well as classic material. This can be found at rumble.com.
Come on, hurry up!
For shorter clips, the K100 TikTok comes to you from the team of JJ Claxton and Chris Mason, and is available at K100 Podcast. If you're not a TikTok user, here's your reason to sign up. Plus, K100 is on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All accounts are active under @K100 Conan. Thank you to all our friends of the show, and every member of the K100 audience. Month by month, we continue to grow, and it's all thanks to you guys spreading the word. So thank you very much for your support, and we'll see you next week right here on K100 with Conan and Disco.
Help me, motherfucker. I'm low. This gun sucking sucks. Slow to reload.
Inspiring Disco for using Pajacula. I was wondering if you could share your thoughts on this tape. You got the clip, Joe? Thank you for the time and the great content you constantly provide.
Thank you, and you're welcome. heated or not, I think Glenn, and it's not a yell. I mean, he would tell you how he felt. He was professional about it. He stood his ground. So did I. So yeah, I felt it. I mean, I've always looked. When you get hired, to me, my perspective, when you get hired as a talent, your job is to perform against your abilities to create that is designed, approved, and then given to you to go out and perform. I never understood. Now, I understand people having issues with things, if you want to talk about it, if it's going to compromise, and perhaps somebody just needs to understand the big picture. No problem with any of that. In fact, I think the more of that, the better, because it enables a talent to really understand this big picture as opposed to just going out and doing something for one night. And I think you get a much better performance long term out of your talent if they see the bigger picture and at least understand it. But once I go through the explanation and explain why that's it. The job is to do what you've been asked to do. Compromise? Sure. Ways to make it a little easier? Sure. Ways to make it better? Absolutely. Bring it on. But when somebody just says, no, I can't do that, I won't do that, that's a different conversation.
Well, he was the next thing.
And was determined. I got asked to do it. I was determined not to let it slide. So, yeah, I terminated it.
So this is kind of this is the gist of it, right? I'm not going to even argue. That's exactly how it happened. The funny thing about it was always that because we're going to get Eric on here. I want to ask him about this who calls. But like the thing was, they had called me into the CBS offices to run that angle by Jimmy Kevin Sullivan. And when I sat at the meeting with Kevin Sullivan, okay, when they presented it to me. Whoa. All right, what do we do after? What happens afterwards?
Yeah, and they didn't know, right?
Well, Eric kind of like said, well, I see you doing this, I see maybe like, it's like whatever it was, right? But then Kevin was like, well, I see you disappearing for 6 months. Okay, now Kevin's the booker, telling me, I see you disappearing for 6 months. I had 4 months left on my deal. Okay, so so I maybe should have like actually. Maybe at that point in that conversation, should have like put those guys on the spot and say, well, what is it? Because I got 4 months left on my deal. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, but I kind of just like left the room. When I left and I told everybody what they presented me, literally every single person that even worked in the creative at WCW told me don't do this. Tell them no. Paige told me to don't know.
Damn.
Maybe like movements but not one person said, yeah, you should do this. Okay, so I don't know if I ever really knew that. That a guy at his creative team, Terry Taylor, told me to tell him, no, you're now not doing it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was interesting. But the funny thing about it was when they brought me back, and Eric laid out what he wanted from the match, I was like, what? I felt like, dude, you could have told me this from day one, and I would have done this based on the premise of what you just told me. Right. That's a storyline I can follow.
Let's do it again. Let's try to get some more people in with us.
Because mind you, nobody was doing this back then. China hadn't started. Yeah, this is novel territory.
From an internet wrestling fan perspective in the mid to late 90s, nobody lost to a girl. I know you can't say that anymore, but you couldn't have a male wrestler lose to a girl and have never been taken seriously in any way ever again. So I remember as a fan and being on message boards and stuff, a lot of people gave Disco credit for that, for standing up, because everybody viewed that as a colossal mistake. Right. The way they had it framed at that time, if you would have done it, So, but it's different now. People's perceptions are different. They're going to think you're sexist. And all
I'm trying to get some more friends in this damn thing.
At that time, they wanted me to do it.
Yeah, I did say this when I was meeting with Kevin.
See if you can recruit some more people.
She just beat up Chris Benoit. Okay, because she had on TV, she like beat up Chris
Benoit. I came on the floor. Yeah.
Right, and I was okay, why isn't Chris Benoit doing the match to do that? So it's just like, so yeah.
How much of this? And Kevin passed away. Of course, rest in peace, Kevin Sullivan. But how much of this had to do with the fact that Kevin may have had a personal interest in her career?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know the other factors, but
All right.
I do know that Kevin never really was with my gimmick. Dude, when I was the TV champion, okay, and those ratings came out, we talked about like how I was one of the highest rated guys in the show. It wasn't too long after that they beat me.
One more person.
You know,
Bebo, see if you can get another. Well, too late. And the fourth person can join after this wave.
Like, it's
After the first wave.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I was always wondered that if that had anything
Come on, let's go.
like that was when
Arkansas said, "Come on, let's go."
You know?
We got something to talk about. You bring something up. Say, "Come on, let's go."
Sullivan and maybe Nash and whoever have a list of 10 guys. They don't want past a certain point. They don't want Brett to get over. They don't want Raven or Conan to get over. Benoit, Jericho, Eddie, Disco. It was always like that 10 to 12 guys that it was like they're never going to get past the spot because the team doesn't want it to happen.
Sweet young ladies on a mission, eh? Let's do the damn thing. Good job, team. You looking good. Good. It'll get more difficult. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I'm going to get a full team like this. Someone speculated. He's screwed. He's screwed. Go get him. Get the full team with this one. I'm leaving. I hate you. See you ever again. Think you're tough and all. You're stinking in. Make these. Say. Damn. Oh, hot damn it. Come on, team, y'all get him. Go for him. Like they got all of us. Kill the zone. What's going on, my friend? I'm about to tie up a loose end and I'm ending this episode. You took care. You took care.
Mission. Shot.
No, I didn't shoot it. That motherfucker was long gone before I tried to make a shot. They make me go all that way to get my damn car. Fuck that. Fuck y'all.
Imaging.
Hey, I'm about to end this real soon, so don't burn. You have to come back next Tuesday. That's when I'm gonna do another GTA episode.
Okay.
Sure, I wish it was a fucking boat, dude. How far away is this summer? Oh, fuck that. That's too much land. That's too much shit to get too far, motherfucker. Fuck that shit, dude. Find another Lucy in the tub to go out of this episode victorious. Oh, she's sweet. She's sweet spirited. I believe baby. I'm trying to help. Oh, man. Trying to whoop some ass, man. Call it a career. Call it an episode. Get out of here, boys. See a motherfucker want some smoke. You want the smoke, you can get that smoke though. Want smoke, I give it to you.
Get the fuck on now. Get your head down! Yeah! Head down! We got a boy hurt! Don't mess with me! Dick!
726882. Huh? Cheers. Cheers. Bitch.
Go get fucked! I don't see the back.
Yeah. That's a scary story. He's a coward. He's a coward. No, he's a coward. He's a coward. Well, that's got straight. Sick about you. You don't do that. You think yourself. Fuck your kid. Fuck it. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. You think shoot up. Fake people. Beware of fake people. I'm not. Right? We're about this bitch. The 901 boys. What? Come on. Yeah. That's the episode. Be back with another episode of GTA on Tuesday. Got the rest of the shows coming. Saturday Worldwide. It's going to be at the normal time. I'm not going to the rest of the show tomorrow. I can't afford it. So Saturday Worldwide will be at the normal time. Then the Pimp View Sunday. Then Monday Night Plays. And you know the rest. Happy birthday to Daniel Berry again. I'm out this bitch.